I only got through 28% of this game. That's nuts. You know, Spyro 2, man. You know, I actually was playing Spyro 3 earlier on my, you know, fully completed save file for Spyro 3. And, man, I really don't care for a lot of the stages in Spyro 3, which, you know, might make somebody think, well, hey, why do you like Spyro 3 more than Spyro 2 in the Reignited trilogy? Well, that's simply because I just look at it from this perspective. If I were to reference this game to somebody who's never played Spyro, they would have more to do on Spyro 3, and I feel like there'd be more memorable moments on Spyro 3. Spyro 2 can create memorable moments, but I just feel like the nostalgia for like nostalgia fans or nostalgic fans, like it just sort of is a ruined game or a mutated game of some sort. I don't know, it's hard to describe it. Anyway, let's go to Crystal Glacier. I mean, the game isn't ruined, obviously. It's still a good game. I'm still playing it, but it's just not as cool as it was back in the day. Spyro 2 seems small compared to the other ones. It didn't used to seem that way. This is actually one of the scenes that's actually pretty preserved from the OG.
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Shit like this was so cool when I was a kid because...
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Because they referenced other stages and I recognized that they referenced it. It was, what's the word for it? The game was self-aware of the stages. What the fuck? Alright. How did you even hit him?
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Oh, 1 second. Phone call. Sorry about that. I was on the phone and I was trying to play at the same time, but my phone's like on a charger. So I'm like leaning over and like trying to play the game at the same time. It was nuts. All right. When are they gonna patch this game, by the way? Like, I know I mentioned this the last time, but geez, it's been a while since this game came out. When did it come out? In September? I mean, not September. It came out in November, right? Yeah, come on. I love how when you use a super flame, the super fireball, they just fly. Fuck that little shit. Wait, which version of the soundtrack are we listening to? The original? Do I absolutely need to pay money bags for this? I think I do.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee.
A small fee?
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Man. Moneybags is a wizard. He does a lot of crazy shit. Damn it. Why did I do that? Oh man, fucking rabbit.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
Oh, you'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Yeah, this stage was never one of my favorite stages, like at all in the original trilogy, but it actually warms my heart playing this stage because this stage feels like the most authentic, or one of the most authentic stages. Yeah, that makes no sense to me to this day. There's a mini game over in this direction I actually used to hate. I really don't want to fuck with it. So it's not a 100% playthrough anyway. Now this area is actually glitched, and I think I fucked it up earlier, because if you start killing these dudes at a certain point, if you kill them all when you start the mission, then
give guided tours of
it will never count all of them.
Now they're infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. You think you can get rid of them for us? Great!
Of course.
But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
Super flame power up actually, or super fireball power up, sorry. Actually fuck with me just a little bit, but look at that.
saved us all from a grisly fate. Please accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
I don't like the redesign on the shamans. They look a little weird. The cavemen look fine. Got missed some gems. Imagine a Spyro game where he could just fly, right? I know they made one like that, but just imagine that now. I might as well grab that orb.
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy.
This is why I
fishing
first
and
learned what a
turned
snow leopard
around.
was.
He was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
I love how he like looks over and smiles at you, like, I hope he doesn't. I hope he's not eaten by the Dracula. Yeah, I can't stand George. I think he looks worse as a snow leopard in this game. By the way. He doesn't look like a snow leopard. He looks like a cartoony snow leopard, but in Spyro 2 OG, you know, he actually looked like a snow leopard. He was proportioned correctly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Look how big his fucking head is. Snow leopards don't have a head that big. Yep, just look at him just eat that fish to death, but it just disappears. Okay, follow me now. I don't know why I hate this one so much, but I feel like I had a real bad time doing this mission, or this this quest in Spyro 2 originally. Maybe it's because I thought the snow leopard was supposed to follow me, and he just started eating the fish. I don't remember.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. Could happen.
Thanks, pal. I'm missing a gem. Yo, that is fucking crazy. Is it because it's freezing cold? Spyro can swim in this game. There's so much shit in this game that like just mess with my perception of things. I always think everything is a trick. Like, it's water. Spyro can swim. I don't understand what the problem is. He can swim in this game. I can understand if it was acid. Is it just because it's like freezing cold to him? I don't understand. I do want to 100% this stage because I do like it. These guys got nothing to say to me, huh? Nope, they don't even burn. Oh, this definitely by far is the easiest Spyro in the trilogy, by the way, if I haven't been clear. Or maybe it's Spyro 1, I don't know. Ah, there's one I missed. It's the last one. I'm glad they put this ability in Spyro 2. Being able to like find out where the gems are, because Spyro 2 has too many like secret areas. Not too many. It has a right amount. I don't know. But yeah, that area definitely felt alive, and that's what was so cool about Spyro 2 originally. It felt alive. A lot of these stages don't feel alive. They feel like pale imitations. Which I can't say the same for the rest of the trilogy because I feel like everything else is pretty much spot on. And now I'm going to go to the sister area, Scalos Badlands. This is actually one of my favorite stages for how it looks. I think it's one of the best remastered stages in the trilogy. I don't think it was that much of a looker back on PS1, but like they really reimagined this stage to look really cool. Like, look at that skybox. The laugh is nowhere near like what it should be. Like the laugh is supposed to be like right, and the caveman that was dropped off the cliff should just be like a. He should have been like a peon, like this guy. He shouldn't have been like a chief, like that one over there. He should have been a pink skin tone too. His skin should have been pink. I know it's something like little, but goddamn, like why would they change it? Well, for what reason would they change it? Look at this guy, fight fire with fire. Can't do that on a regular save. Gotta have it completed. Wow, that was sick.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
You know, it's funny. I said I don't like the redesign on the guy from what was it, Crystal Glacier? Yeah, but I do like his redesign. The caveman. It looks fine on the caveman. Fucker. That was reignited. Yep.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there. Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
Thanks, pal. The second one is pretty tough. Might take me a couple tries.
It looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
For sure. Look at that skybox and look at the background. Look at all that lava. Okay, I think this is one where I actually like the reignited track more. Son of a bitch.
Thank you for helping us against Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
I was gonna use it as a nightlight. Yeah, that smile he does, man. But yeah, look how beautiful this is. This skybox, those purple crystals. I don't actually remember the purple crystals being there, to be honest. If they were, they weren't as prominent as that. And look at that lava. I just can't get over it. This game does look good. That's one bone. Get the fuck out. There we go. Man, this looks so good. This stage is like one of those stages that's not really like annoying to 100% unless you're talking about that lizard challenge, because it's like harder to get those red lizards when you don't have the super fireball. Hey. Beautiful. This shit is beautiful. I was playing Blackout earlier on Call of Duty Black Ops 4, obviously, and my friend, you know, obviously we're playing on PSN, but he had this PC gaming friend, and you know, he just happened to be playing on the PlayStation, and it was just like bashing Sony so much, and I was just sitting there like, you know, you're perfectly correct if you're saying that this has like inferior hardware, but like, can we get real for a second? Like, Spyro isn't on PC yet, is it? Like, I get to experience this game right now, and you have to experience it like much later. I feel like I win in that scenario, but maybe that's just me.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while.
People were getting upset that the Skeleton Man's dance had changed. I think they actually made it better. Believe it or not, this character is also in Spyro 3 for no good reason. Oh, I hate this thing. I don't hate it, but it's tedious. Probably like the most tedious part of the stage, to be honest. Fuck! You've got to be kidding! I don't need to 100% this stage. I don't even know why I'm doing it. Maybe just for fun? For fun. These colors, this is so good. I wish I had an HDR TV. Don't remember. I think you're back here. You're not? Fuck. Excuse my language. This thing just gets on my nerves. Where's this thing? What does this do when the thing is not there? Nothing. Alright. That was a bad idea. Ooh. Alright, there you are. Alright, it's easy. Oh, thanks for taking away my power-up game. I really appreciate that. Man, they really need to put in like some sort of code or DLC where you just change Spyro's skin to look like he's super powered of some sort of way. Oops. Did I get the talisman yet? I did not.
Excellent! You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Let's get out of here. Scalo's Badlands. Yeah, again, these are supposed to be the peon cavemen, not like the chiefs. And their skin is supposed to be pink. Yeah, I don't believe the tiptoeing was a part of the original scene. And the added voice acting where they're like, like, what is so hard about like just imitating them going, you know, like they don't have to be coherent. It doesn't have to be anything new agey. Just like they ruined the nostalgia based off of like the way they voice acted some things, and yeah. But man, this is a pretty game. Listen to that soundtrack. Yep, this is Spyro. Breeze Harbor. I don't like Breeze Harbor. I don't like Zephyr either. If I could, I would just fucking not do either one of them. I'd rather just do Magma Cone or whatever else is on this hub world.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
I might be going to Dragon's Crown here in a bit, ironically. I go off the course a little bit. There we go. Alright. I always forget where the submission is on here. Not the submission, the orb quest line, I guess. I don't know. Wait, I know where it's at. It's supposed to be right here. I felt like a genius when I found this as a kid.
Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Yes.
Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Let's do it. Hunter, you misleading fuck. Hunter has wings, he has a jetpack, he has a gun. Oh shit, no. I failed. It looks like I missed one, alright. Yeah, I missed one. Oh, come on. I better catch up because there's one money bag that's like actually really close to falling to the water if I remember it correctly. I think the game auto-corrected me. You know, that was always so stupid to me. So, check this out. Look. Shit. If one of the money bags falls on the floor, it's considered lost. It makes sense if, you know, it falls in the water, because, you know, money will easily just get fucked up in the water. But falling on the floor... Damn, I really don't want to fucking go to Zephyr. You know what? I'll go to Zephyr, but I'm not playing the mini games. I absolutely hate the mini games on Zephyr. Not the mini games, but the fucking orb quest lines. They are slow and tedious. Let's get Zephyr out of the way. Because I actually don't mind Zephyr, it's just the mini games, the fucking orb quest lines.
Legend
I hate
has it
them.
that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
That's probably like my favorite money
Thanks
bags
for
interaction.
the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
Skelos. I thought it was Skelos. Or Skelos. By Skeleton. I think the Reignited trilogy definitely is... It's got more... What's the word for it? I feel like it's a really good attempt at remastering something, you know what I mean? Like, Crash did it perfectly, and this game did very well. I think I'd rather be playing this game to completion than Crash, though, because Crash 1 is ridiculous trying to complete that to, you know, 100% completion. Same thing with Crash 2 and 3.
Okay, Spyro. Looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The breeze builders have got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
Fucking bastard. Let's listen to the original soundtrack. Get the fuck out of here. I think I actually like the original more. Hey, look at this green gem that I fucking barely can see because the grass is so tall. Here's some fun fact trivia, whatever you want to call it. So Spyro was originally supposed to be green, but a lot of the environments in Spyro 1 were going to have green grass, so in order to distinguish Spyro from the grass, they colored him purple, and all sorts of other things such as that. But I say all that to say, you know, it seems very counterintuitive that they would color something else the same color as the grass and make it blend in so you can't fucking tell it's there. You know what I mean? And they know this too. This is they were working closely with Insomniac making this game. I did, Spyro.
My cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a try.
Alright, kill the bird. Should have thanked him for it. Can I blow that open? I sure can. I love how the enemy just turned into a puff of smoke. Okay, I was trying to get close to see if he would attack me because that happened in the original game too. Like, look, they're looking up, looking for a missile to like swallow or like put in their mouth and like spit back at you, but there's no birds in the sky. It's really weird that they kept that in there. So these birds are from Zephyr, right? It's really kind of crazy, because when you go to Zephyr, the birds look nothing like this. Get the fuck out of my face. Did that really not explode and just sit there? I wonder if I can just fireball off it. Yep. Yeah, this super fireball is busted, man. I don't know why it's on every save file after you complete the game to 100% completion on Spyro 2. It's busted.
Wow! What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, The Colonel wanted me to give this talisman to you if you got through the Breeze Builder defenses. Good job, soldier.
The land blubbers, those creatures were called land blubbers, and they're also in Zephyr. They're the enemies in Zephyr, but they look nothing like this. It's pretty crazy. In the original game, the cannonball never came out. It was just like a blast, like a fire blast in his face, and the bird was turned pitch black, and all you can see is like the eyes. Like, that wasn't pitch black. It was like, it was still burnt. It wasn't like pitch black, but like the bird had like blasted hair like backwards, like it was like an old school cartoon. But that's not the case in this version, which is, I don't like that. Look at that. There are 4 fucking orbs in that fucking area. Sorry for cursing so much. I just don't like Zephyr. Now I go to Breeze Harbor, which isn't that much better. Like I said, these are probably my least favorite 2 stages in Spyro 2, to be honest. Yep, this is the bird that, one of the birds that attacked Zephyr. That's a land blubber who worked for. See, I do like that scene though.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First, they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship, too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Oh, there was something. It's funny a dragon with wings can fall to his death, isn't it? Okay. These things do not match how they look in the original Spyro 2. In the original Spyro 2, they actually look pretty scary. Their eyes were all blacked out, and so was their smile. In this one, they look more like a jack-o'-lantern. But I just want to point out that's another thing that's breaking the nostalgia for this game. Whoa, whoa. Yo. That Spyro 1 sound effect. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like some animal in the background? Y'all hear it? Man, I really like swimming in Spyro. It's such a... Look at this water, man. Everything looks good underwater for Spyro. And for the time, that was like really advanced. You know, that land blubber is not like too big that I couldn't have like charged them. I don't understand that. How did I miss?
Those land blubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor.
If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
Yeah, 100%. They want me to play the game. Yeah, because they... Oh, what? Okay. Shit, I missed the ride. I love how Saturn is up in the air, by the way. You guys see that? Saturn? Alright. This one has like a little bit more pep to it.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
No biggie. I just hate that I'm zapped all the way back here. Because this isn't something you can control, like you had to wait for this thing to go all the way around. He recognized he didn't want any. Bitch. Okay, maybe Breeze Harbor isn't that bad, but I still haven't done the trolley side quest, so let me see how I feel now.
For me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley?
How'd you end up doing that, by the way? Sure. I actually don't mind this when I'm winning, but when I'm losing, boy. Oh, shit. God damn it!
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump button.
I don't know what to do. I wish the trolley moved faster. think we got a good run here. Come on. God!
Trump.
It's like I have to do it. I can't just keep failing at it. This isn't hard, it's just the TNT boxes. It's like my depth perception is messed up when I look at these TNT boxes, and you can't blow them up, so. Yeah, this big box of TNT you're hitting with like cannon fire just won't fucking blow up. I don't know why I did that. You know, if you really think about it, the amount of mini games on Spyro 2 is crazy. This is a PS1 game, guys. Oh. Bam!
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Why do you look so disappointed and mad at me? You know, on Spyro 2, the seagulls actually look very friendly. So their reimagining of the seagulls is actually really weird to me. Like, you know what I mean? It just looks weird.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
There's a lot of gems over here, or a large bottom line amount. Okay, let's go back to Autumn Plains. I think we're going to do Magma Cone. Magma Cone's another one of my favorite stages. There's 3 more stages left in this hub world, actually. 2 of them I'm very fond of. The other one I hate nostalgically, but now at this point in time, I think it's actually not that bad of a stage, so I think I'm going to rock with it. I think I'm going to do Magma Cone first, though. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the, God damn it, what's the name of that stage? I forget. The one with the fawns. That one for sure. This is such a beautiful OST. Oh, Scorch, I forgot about Scorch. Man, there are a lot of fucking stages on Spyro 2. I was mistaken earlier. Ah, Fracture Hills. I want to do Fracture Hills. Because with the the Super Fireball power-up, you can actually kill these enemies you can't kill normally unless you have Supercharge or Super Fireball. Well, no, Supercharge doesn't kill them, it just knocks them back. But Super Fireball can destroy these bitches. Okay, so that was alright. I don't think Earthshapers have flowers on their backs. Originally. I could be wrong.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
It must be related to Nasty
Oh,
North.
hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy Earthshapers have encased it in stone.
Why did she roll her eyes at me like that when she said I was pretty cute for a quadruped? Spyro is the only dragon that's a quadruped in his universe, by the way. Stop. Was that an Earthshaper trying to hit me? I will fucking Earthshaper up. Fuck with me, Earthshaper. And this is the OG music. I think I like the Reignited music more. I don't like dynamic music in Spyro, to be honest. It just really, to me, it defeats the purpose of, like, not defeat the purpose, but it really doesn't match the original purpose of the music. To me. The power of music is destroying stone. That's actually pretty nice. Destroy all these fucking trees. They might attack you.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to rescue.
You know, all the Fawns in Spyro 2 are like, have like this Irish or, forgive me, possibly Scottish accent. But Allura doesn't have either of those. Yeah, saved your friend. I guess I don't talk to you then.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please, take it.
Thank you for the orb. Also, Allura doesn't have blue skin or gray skin, so I don't know, like, what like, area she came from. So this bush up here, yep. destroy all these guys. Uh-oh. Look at this chump.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro.
Why would you want your
You're a
boots to
sight
be
for
gold
sore eyes.
unless you want to sell
I'd
them?
appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I wish we just... No, that doesn't work. Alright. So, this is an easy mission when you have the super
I've been
fireball
experimenting
power up.
with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Yeah, why not?
Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
Yeah. 4-star mission indeed. Are there any other Earth Shapers around here? Whoops. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything. I'll just let him get Hunter's feet wet or whatever the fuck he does. Figure out something that I do was supercharge. Oh, wait a second. I don't need supercharge. I got the super fireball power up. Okay, yeah, I do need supercharge. You know the most annoying thing about this is Hunter's gonna ask me to learn the head bash technique so I can help him kill Earth Shapers.
Will you look after this for me?
But I don't have it. So when I learn the head bash technique,
Come back and meet
I'm
me
gonna have
here
to
when
free
you've
his
learned how
feet
to head
again.
bash, and we can kick some Earth Shaper butt. Come back and meet.
Yeah, I'll have to do that whole thing again, but it's cool now because I got the super fireball power up, but when you don't have the super fireball power up, it's really tedious. Eee. Oh, whoops. What the fuck? How did you... Yo, Spyro! Look at this guy up here. I wanted him to melt to death. Alright. Earth Shapers. I do like killing the Earth Shapers though. Grass was covering up the red gem too. I barely seen it.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to explore the temple.
That temple doesn't even really look that amazing. Like, it's crazy. Oops. Shit. Damn. Anyway, like I was saying, the temple doesn't really look that amazing. It's just something that they say to guide kids to go the right direction. It's crazy. Really smart of them. But on the flip side, you could just give me a talisman right then and there. This should be 100%. It's not? What am I missing? I can't tell because I don't have a sparks. Oh. This should be it. No? There we go. OCD about the gems. I don't care about the orbs so much.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
It's crazy how the aesthetics of time change. Like, her having the yo-yo and having that attitude, like, she was a specific type of girl in the 90s, but now she just looks weird and out of place. But that's no fault of, like, you know, Toys for Bob. Like, she's actually, like, spot on. It's just, you know, kids this age, or, I'm sorry, kids this age. Kids in this day and age are probably like, what the fuck, the yo-yo? Or what is a yo-yo? I don't even know if kids know what yo-yos are nowadays. But when I was a kid, a yo-yo was like something, you know, just something kids had, something kids thought were cool. But I don't think it really means the same thing now as it did back then in the 90s. Which is why I say the aesthetics of time just, it's funny. I think that's going to be the end of this stream, actually. I will, I think I'm actually going to, oh my god, I never looked at Sparks. When he's green like that, he looks sickly. He looks scared, too. His eyes are twitching. Well, how does he look when he's blue? Hold on a second. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way. What a bullshit ass orb location. Hold on. Since I'm here. Look at those rocks just floating in the air. Look at... Hold on, let me change the music because it actually bothers me. That it doesn't continue, it just stops. Like, why? Why did they remix it that way? But yeah, you see all those clouds.
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new talisman?
No,
okay,
but thank you.
Come find me if you...
Oh man. Whoops. I can't hurt myself here, so I guess I won't be able to see Sparks Blue right now. Anyway, that's it for this stream.